My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. Is snowy white than her braids are done. If hers be wires, black wires grow on her head.
I have seen process the mark right and white, but no such process see I in her cheek, and in some perfume is there more delight than in the break that from my sister's right.
I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music had a far more pleasing sound. I regret I never saw a goddess go, my mistress, when she walks straight on the ground. And yet by heaven, I think my love has rare, has any she believed with false compare. The meaning of this poem is interesting to understand. Though Shakespeare presents the main idea in its couplet, each section reveals the qualities of a lady speaker loved. According to the poetic persona, his beloved is unlike the beautiful things of nature. She is as she is, not a lady with heavenly attribute. The speaker loves a lady with whom he can share his heart. There's no need to have a goddess if no one has a partner who understands the mute emotional impulses. As you know, there are 14 lines in this poem. This first 8 line of a sonnet is called octave, and the last 6 line of a sonnet is called stage. Sonnet 130 Shakespeare marked all the convention of it. This sonnet consists of the 3 quatrains followed by a rhyming couplet. The rhyme scheme of this piece is A-B, A-B, C-D, C-D, E-F, E-F, and G-G. Shakespeare composed the poem in iambic pentameter with a few variants. It means the meter is based on 5 beats or ions per line.
Literary devices. Shakespeare uses the following literary devices in his Sonnet 130. Simile. It occurs in the first 2 lines. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. Metaphor. Readers can find an implicit comparison between music and human voice in this line, that music had a far more pleasing sound. Hyperbole. It occurs in the following lines. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. And then in the breath that from my mistress shrieks. Irony. Readers can find the use of irony in the final couplet. Here, Shakespeare ironically comments on the epithets used by contemporary poets. Allusion. According to scholars, this sonnet alludes to the convention of glorifying a lady's beauty in contemporary as well earlier sonnets. Alliteration. It occurs in Coral is far more red than her lips red. Here, her stick, etc.
The mind of this bit deals with the conventional way of glorifying a speaker's beloved and how satisfied looks at her lady love. In this a matter of saying a human by her word in one life. Using far-fetched comparisons to element a lady actually longed the distance between 2 souls. Shakespeare say they are at a similar level their love exists on this place. He loves the lady as she already is. She does not have anything sexual or glorious in their looks, yet the speakers treat his relationship as rare. This sonnet also taps on the theme of love and perception face reality.
Analysis line by line, lines 1 to 4. The poetic persona opens Sonnet 130 with a scathing remark on his beloved's eyes. They are nothing like the sun. As per Elizabethan tradition, such a comparison would have been almost expected. However, the poetic speaker continues to deride his beloved's appearance by slashing any attempt to match her to things found in nature. If snow is white, her skin is not, her breasts are feathered down, which is another word for grey-brown. Her hair is described as black wars.
Analysis line 5 until 8. The speaker's beloved does not have a pleasant flush to her cheek. He goes so far as to condemn the smell of her and the soul of her voice. The idea behind the Elizabeth traditional of love poetry was to elevate one's love to a near unassailable place, to make mortal woman read in such manner that she become elevated to near gathered status. The poetry speakers, rather than elevating her, brings her father down to earth.
As he continued to write, he admitted that he loves to listen to her voice when she speaks. Yet he knows that the sounds of music is more smoothing than her voice. Still he adores her voice as it is, and he has never seen a goddess go, but his mistress walk on the ground. That line in particular seems almost openly satirizing the tradition itself, as it is well known that many Elizabethan poets would compare their love to things that mortal could not achieve, leaving the realm of human to enter the pantheon of the god. Lines 13 till 14. And yet, by heaven, I think my love has rare. Has any sis believed with false compare? Despite her shortcoming, the poet instead he loved her, not because she is a goddess, not because she is an undetectable beauty, but because she is his, and because she is real. He loves her for what the reality is, and not because he can compare her to beauty things. Scholars have attempted to push forward the idea that Sonnet 130 is ultimately a romantic one in nature.